How's it going, guys? NoVa here. Today I am bringing you guys a brand new commentary, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. Now today, I just want to warn you guys, I do kind of have a controversial topic, and I don't expect you guys to all have the same views as I do. This is solely my opinion, so I just wanted to warn you guys, but I hope you guys, stay tuned with this commentary, because this is going to be a commentary that might open up a lot of eyes. So just to kind of give you guys a good little understanding of as to why I'm making this commentary, today in AP World History, I was actually watching a video on the rise of ISIS. Now, a lot of you guys will know who ISIS is. I'm assuming like 90% of you guys will. But if you don't, I will kind of explain in this commentary right now. So ISIS is kind of like a little militant group, and it stands for the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria. And basically what they're just like an extremist and I guess radical group that is, risen up in Syria and Iraq, and they're slowly taking over those regions. I mean, they're really close to taking Baghdad now. They have a lot of strongholds, and they're seriously becoming a threat to the sovereignty of the United States as well as a lot of nations in Europe, not just the US. And a lot of coalition forces have, kind of banded together and are trying to fight this, and it's just a conflict that we're not sitting in ground troops yet, but it's just solely airstrikes. But we were watching that, and I really got to thinking, there was a lot of things that I really learned in this. Like, I paid a good amount of attention because it's a very intriguing and interesting topic, to learn about and just to, get to watch before you, because, I mean, there's a lot that's happening in this world that you guys really do not know, and that's why I'm going to be talking about the media today. So, modern media, likes to focus on things such as pop culture, i.e., like Iggy Azalea, the Kardashians, the royal family, and what they choose to name their baby, which I really do not care. I don't care about any of these topics, honestly. There's people every single day in our world that die. There's people that starve. There's people that, they're just dehydrated and they die from that. There's people that freeze to death. There's people being tortured. There's people just unnecessarily being killed. There's so much that goes on in our world that is just completely ignored by modern day media. Now, what I see is for a topic like ISIS, they actually, they talk about it, they just don't actually tell you the actual facts. They just kind of tell you the bare minimum that their jobs require them to, and then they kind of just go from there. I feel that, what's actually going on in this world is not really ever depicted by the media, and I feel that the media itself is to blame for this, because, our world is just not informed. The fact that I didn't know what ISIS was until about a year ago, no, that's not a thing anymore. I'm not going to do that. So, but the fact that I didn't know what ISIS was about a year ago, that's just honestly gut and heart-wrenching to me, because they're the biggest topic in the news right now, because they're such an expanding force, and they could pose a potential threat to the sovereignty of the world as a whole, honestly, because they're just such a terrible and savage group that is just wreaking havoc all throughout the Middle East. And now I'm not just talking about the Middle East and just all these topics. I'm just using that as a good example, because there's a lot that happens in the Middle East, such as people dying every single day, just unnecessary conflict, genocides that go on, and not to mention all the refugees that are Palestinian, Israelis. That conflict is a real big picture that is kind of ignored nowadays. But I just feel like a lot of these things are just completely ignored or just pushed aside and just not completely forgotten by the modern day media. Now, like I said, I think the modern day media is just they're what's to blame. The only ones that actually are reporting these types of things that are actually relevant to our world, honestly, in my opinion, as I said, you guys aren't necessarily going to agree with me, but the only news sources that are actually reliable and portraying information is like CNN and Fox nowadays. Now, I'm personally a Republican, so I don't really necessarily agree with all of the things that are set aside and set forth by CNN. So I'm more of a Fox, I guess, kind of guy. I just usually look to CNN for more headlines, but it's just crazy how much they report, and then you see like freaking all these stupid news media sources reporting pop culture, and I'm just sick of seeing it. I really don't care about Justin Bieber. I don't care about Miley Cyrus. I don't care about Demi Lovato. I don't care about Zendaya. I don't care about Iggy Azalea. I don't care about the Kardashians. I want to know what's going on in our world that is actually relevant and that will actually affect me on a day-to-day basis. Not music, not movies. Of course, those things come in, but it's like that shouldn't be our main priority within the media, and that's what honestly is most, heart-wrenching to me. That's what bugs me the most, and that's why I'm making this commentary, because I want to open some eyes. Like, just go anywhere. You guys see the pop culture and just everything. You just see it everywhere nowadays, through social media and everything, and I just feel like, that what is actually going on in our world is not, seen enough by people, the people that actually inhabit this world, which is, it's just sad to me, honestly. But this gameplay is going to be coming to an end. Like I said, I don't expect all of you to, completely agree with my point, because, that's just how this world is. There's just a lot of conflict. There's just a lot of, contradicting ideas and, ideologies that are set forth by individuals that aren't necessarily, agreed upon by everybody. And I understand, I respect y'all's opinion. I hope you guys respect mine, and I hope this commentary has opened up a few eyes. If not, then I will leave the link to the Rise of ISIS little documentary down in the description. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's upload. Hope you guys have a great rest of y'all's day. Be sure to leave a like and comment, subscribe if you are new, and as always, guys, it's been Zach or NoVa, and I will see you guys later. Peace.